Have you ever felt a strange heaviness in your chest during a stressful week, or a sudden lightness in your body? When you finally let go of something that was bothering you, you might call it stress, mood, or physiology. But if you pay attention closely, there's something deeper happening beneath the surface, something subtle yet powerful. It's the movement of your internal energy. Most of us grow up believing that the body is a machine, a collection of organs and tissues that run on chemicals and calories. But then life throws experiences at us that science textbooks don't explain. Why does a single kind word lift you instantly? Why does anger sit in your stomach like a stone? Why do some people crumble under pressure while others regain balance in minutes? There's a hidden dimension quietly shaping the way we feel, think, and heal, a field of living energy running through every cell. And whether we acknowledge it or not, it responds to our thoughts, our food, our emotions, and even our words. Today's video is about that field, about the flow that keeps you alive, clear-headed, and connected. About how you can sense it, work with it, and gradually transform your inner state. This is not a claim that energy alone cures everything. It is an invitation to see yourself more fully, not only as a physical body, but as a living field of movement, sensation, and intention. Let's begin with something simple. The challenge we don't see. You are made of energy, not in a poetic way, but in the most literal sense. Every atom inside you is 99.999% empty space. The rest is vibration held together by invisible forces. Modern physics has quietly admitted what ancient traditions said long ago. Matter is just energy arranged into patterns. And those patterns change. They expand, tighten, stagnate, and rise depending on what you think, what you eat, how you breathe, and how you speak. The difficult part is that you cannot see these shifts with your eyes. You only feel them. When life becomes chaotic, the first thing we lose is movement inside ourselves. Thoughts race. Emotions not. The breath becomes shallow. Slowly, the flow that keeps you balanced begins to stagnate. You might not notice it at first. It starts as restlessness, a sense of being disconnected from yourself. Then it grows heavier. Your sleep gets affected. Your immunity drops. You get irritated easily. The smallest things trigger you. You feel present in your body, yet somehow distant from yourself. This is the challenge. Not a loud crisis, but a silent, gradual tightness in the internal field that makes life feel heavier than it needs to be. When ancient Taoist teachers described this, they didn't use complicated theories. They simply said, when the flow stops, suffering begins. And when modern researchers study chronic stress, they find a similar pattern. The autonomic nervous system freezes in survival mode. The body forgets how to return to harmony. Two worlds, ancient and modern, describing the same problem in different language. But here's the interesting thing. While the issue begins inside us, so does the solution. Where energy gets blocked. Think about a time when you felt anxious. You didn't choose the feeling. It appeared on its own. But if you observed carefully, you could point to where in your body it lived. Chest tightness, shallow breath, a slight tremor in the abdomen, a buzzing behind the ribs. Every emotion has a location. It is energy taking shape. Now take another scenario. Have you ever been hurt by someone's words with no physical weight whatsoever? Yet they created pressure in your throat, warmth in your face, or a sinking feeling in your stomach. That is your internal field responding. Emotions don't float in the air. They move through your tissues, your breath, your gut, your heartbeat. The more they repeat, the more your internal energy adapts around them. If they become chronic, the energy hardens into patterns. Ancient Taoists called these knots. Modern psychology calls them imprints. Physiology calls them stress responses. Different language, same experience. When the energy knots accumulate, you feel difficulty thinking clearly, low motivation, digestive heaviness, sudden irritability, random aches, a sense of being stuck in life. And when the stagnation becomes long-term, it starts affecting health. Not as a mystical curse, but as a physical chain reaction. Stress chemicals increase, immunity weakens, inflammation rises, and the body's natural healing rhythm falls out of tune. This is why people often say, "I feel blocked," because they literally are. But here lies something hopeful. The same way energy can become stagnant, it can also start moving again. Nature is built on movement, and so are you. The missing connection between mind and body. Let's ask a question most people never pause to consider. Why does the body react instantly to thoughts that are not even real? Think of worrying about something that might happen. Your body responds as if it's happening right now. Heartbeats rise, palms sweat, shoulders tense. Or think of a happy memory. A warm glow spreads across your chest. You breathe more deeply. Thoughts create real biological changes. That means something extraordinary. Your inner energy field responds more to your mind than to your circumstances. This is why two people in the same situation never feel the same. One carries tension in the jaw. Another holds it in the abdomen. Another doesn't react at all. Your mind is not just a storyteller. It is a tuning fork for your energy. Now bring in another layer. Your words shape your inner field too. Say something kind to someone. Notice how your body softens. Speak with anger or sarcasm. Notice the contraction in your chest. Words carry vibration. Emotion gives them intensity. Your body absorbs both. People often think communication is outward between you and someone else, but it is equally inward. Every sentence you speak passes through your nervous system before it reaches another person. This means your speech is not only creating your relationships, it is shaping your health. Taoist teachers warned about this thousands of years ago. Modern behavioral researchers point out the same thing today. Your nervous system hears every word you say. So the question becomes, what are you teaching your energy to become? Calm? Kind? Chaotic? Heavy? Your body listens more closely than anyone else. The ancient map of internal energy. Long before laboratories existed, ancient practitioners observed that the body has three main centers where energy gathers and transforms. They called them the dantian. You can think of them like reservoirs. The lower center, near the navel, governs physical vitality. The middle center, near the chest, governs emotions and breath. The upper center, near the forehead, governs clarity and awareness. These three create a vertical axis inside the body. When energy rises smoothly, the mind becomes clear. When energy descends gently, the body becomes grounded. But when the flow gets stuck at any point, life becomes confusing. If the lower center weakens, you feel tired and unfocused. If the middle center tightens, you feel overwhelmed or reactive. If the upper center becomes noisy, you feel anxious or disconnected. This is not mysticism. It mirrors what neuroscience observes today. The gut regulates mood. The chest regulates stress response. The brain regulates perception. Different language, same map. Taoist masters knew that when these three centers work together, something remarkable happens. Your inner field becomes coherent. Your breath deepens. Your nervous system calms. Your thoughts become lighter. You feel more present. Not because you forced yourself to calm down, but because the field inside you finally remembers how to move. This is why they created practices like the microcosmic orbit, a gentle way of guiding energy along a circular pathway through the spine and the front of the body. Not to create magic, but to restore movement. Movement, after all, is life. But before going into advanced practices, there is something even simpler you can start with. The first step, feeling your own energy. Many people talk about energy as if it's something mysterious, but the truth is, you've already felt it many times in your life. The warmth in your hands when you're relaxed, the tingling in your palms when you're excited, the heaviness in your chest when something hurts, the buzzing sensation before you cry, the lightness after a deep breath. This is energy. The only problem is that we never learn to recognize it. Here's a simple way to feel it's something anyone can do. Sit or stand comfortably. Rub your palms together until they feel warm. Slowly separate them. Bring them close again without touching. Pay attention to the space between them. Some feel heat. Some feel a magnetic push or pull. Some feel tingling. Some feel a gentle pressure. Whatever you feel is correct, because it's your field responding. When you become aware of your internal energy, something interesting happens. It starts moving more easily. The body loves attention. Not the attention of judgment, but the attention of awareness. The more you sense your inner field, the more your mind and body reconnect. Stress stops running automatically. Emotions begin to soften. The nervous system loosens its grip. This is how transformation begins. Not through drastic steps, but through gentle awareness. The daily habits that quietly shape your energy. Your inner field is shaped every day, not only by meditation or breathwork, but by simple choices. Food is one of them. What you eat is not just fuel, it's information. Fresh, balanced, natural food makes you feel grounded. Heavy, processed, chaotic food makes you feel dull or restless. You've experienced this. After a heavy junk meal, your energy sinks. After a wholesome meal, you feel steady. Another factor is breath. Your breath is the remote control for your inner field. A slow exhale calms the nervous system. A deep inhale lifts your mood. Shallow breathing intensifies anxiety. You don't need complex teachings to feel this. Your body already knows. And then emotion. When you suppress anger, fear, or sadness, that energy doesn't disappear. It simply hides in the body. Over time, it compresses the internal field until it creates a sense of heaviness. Releasing emotion doesn't mean crying every day. It means acknowledging what you feel instead of closing your eyes to it. Awareness is a form of movement. Finally, intention. Your words shape your internal field. Speak harshly every day and your chest tightens over time. Speak kindly and your field softens. It's not about positivity. It's about tone. Tone is energy in motion. This is why some people feel soothing without saying anything profound. Their tone carries stability, and stability is rare. A simple practice to restore flow. Let's explore a gentle practice you can begin today. It takes about 2 minutes and helps restore balance in your inner centers. Sit comfortably with your back straight. Place your attention on your lower abdomen. Breathe slowly, as if your breath is touching that area. You don't need force, just awareness. After a few breaths, imagine the warmth rising to your chest. Feel your chest soften as you breathe naturally. Then let the breath move upward to the forehead. Observe the sensation. Finally, let the breath sink down again to the lower abdomen as you exhale. This simple cycle up the front, down the abdomen, helps the 3 centers communicate. You're not pushing energy. You're creating the conditions for movement. Do this once a day, and you will notice your mood stabilizing, your thinking clearing, your sleep deepening, your reactions softening, your body feeling lighter. Nothing dramatic, just a gradual return to yourself, your energy, and your reality. There is one more thing that is often misunderstood. People think inner energy is separate from life. But the truth is, the field inside you shapes the world you experience. When your energy is stagnant, you interpret life through tension. Small problems feel big. Neutral words feel threatening. Opportunities seem distant. Your world becomes narrow. When your energy flows, your perspective changes. You feel spacious. Thoughts slow down. You react with clarity. You speak with steadiness. Life feels more open. Nothing outside changed, but you did. Your inner energy is the lens through which you meet the world. This is why ancient traditions treated internal cultivation as the foundation of all growth, not to escape reality, but to participate in it fully without being overwhelmed. The call to begin. You don't need to master ancient teachings. You don't need special knowledge. You don't need perfect discipline. You only need one thing: willingness to look inside without rushing. Your body is not your enemy. Your emotions are not mistakes. Your energy is not a mystery. It is the quiet rhythm that has carried you since the day you were born. Every time you breathe slowly, every time you speak with intention, every time you observe yourself without judgment, the flow begins again. It may start as a ripple, then a wave, then a quiet strength that fills your days with steadiness. You are not just flesh and bone. You are movement, breath, warmth, and intention. You are a living field. Treat it with care. Speak to it gently. Feed it wisely. And it will carry you through life with more balance than you can imagine. Before we end, I want to leave you with a question, and I hope you sit with it for a moment. What is one small shift you can make today that will help your energy move more freely? The answer doesn't need to be dramatic. It only needs to be honest. And once you take that step, the field inside you will respond.